Afternoon everybody, Thursday afternoon, yet another LXR, we're out on another one. Look at this though, this is one of my favourite colours, the red, the black and the white. Lovely looking bike, and if you've seen the black and white one that we did, obviously this is the red and black one. We did the LXS yesterday, and customers very happy with this, so we're going to get this one out, we're going to have a test ride. We're down at Dobby's by the sticker bank, and we'll tell you a little bit about what happened last night while we're riding this bike for the customer. Now, adjustable brake, start, lights, kill button, horn, indicators, lights, main beam, dip beam, pass light, hazard lights, and as I said, the LXS is all digital dash. This is semi-digital analog clock, and all your telltales in the left-hand window. So every time you indicate left, right, main beam, dip beam when the lights are on. So this is lights off, position light down the centre, or your daytime running light, and lights full on, main beam, dip beam comes up there. I tend to run lights full on when I'm riding side stand up, and as I said yesterday, 32-inch leg, I am flat-footed. I sit a lot better on an LXR than I can on an LXS. LXS feels like a monkey bike to me. So, tells me the lights are on. Let's go out, ride super wide mirrors, and we're riding this one for, I believe, our customer. I think it's Roger, or it might be Graham, I don't know, but he will know who he is, and he's going to be very interested to see this thing riding. So we're going to do a little bit of a dual carriageway first, cut down the back, and then we will go out and we will have a little ride around the estate. So I'm going to do a slightly different route. I feel like just chopping and changing today, having a little bit of a mix up, and just obviously 40-mile-an-hour ride. I've got to be nice and gentle with it, so get through the box as quick as you can, build your speed up a bit, but get through that box as quick as you can, all the way up to 6th gear, and then once you're in 6th, then you can open the thing up. And I say 40 mile an hour, try and keep the revs as low as you can, around about the 5,000-6,000. Try not to push the engine too hard. Brand new engine, and we're only 1.8 miles in. So nice steady 42 at the moment. We're going to have a little run around, and I'm going to do a slightly different route and take in some more sights of Milton Keynes. So while we're doing that, let me have a waffle. So last night we had our usual Wednesday night live stream on YouTube with the Peaky Biker, with Brian. And I had a few people obviously in the side chat messaging me, and I had sent out a few photos to a few people saying, should I not? And if you go back and watch the video of the black and white LXR that I'm test riding, get about halfway through it, and I talk about changing bikes. Now obviously we are going to be doing a lot of festivals this year. I'm going to be out doing a lot further touring with Brian the Peaky Biker and Jay Crazy Legs on a bike, catching up with obviously Solo Moto and all the normal boys. Not that any of us are normal. Come on people, what are we waiting for? Filter. And that, my dears, is how you filter on a 125. Chug it into the corner. There we go. Right, so anyway, I'm looking at doing further tours. So ABR Festival, Wild Bad, go up and do Hard Knot Pass, Kirkstall Pass, go up and meet Carl Dutz from Carl Dutz Rideouts, and just catch up with a load of people, and all the boys from obviously Motor Rev as well. So Maverick, Goose, Jester, and all the boys from there. So we're going to go and catch up with the Motor Rev community. And obviously on the GTR, I can't do that because a lot of it is back lanes and really steep passes. So I did say to them, van coming past, let him in, watch the mirror. Right, there we go. And I did say to them, obviously I'm looking at getting an adventure bike. Now loads of people said, oh, are you buying Andy GSA Tractor's BMW? Not yet. But we have an adventure bike in. It's only done 16,000 miles, and if you go back and watch the black and white LXR, I tell you all about it. But anyway, we're in the live stream yesterday, and Zedhead, who actually owns a Triumph Tiger, he's got the 900, messaged me to say, let's go round the outside again, go past the van, because the level crossing is shut. But it means that I can filter right to the front of the queue. Marvellous. Happy days. Duck in here, duck down there, down to the front. Right, while we're doing that, let's have a quick chat. So anyway, chatting with Zedhead and chatting with Peaky Biker, and they said, have you decided if you're having it? Yes, I have. Spoke to Phil yesterday, and 10% deposit on a £6,250 Triumph Explorer that's only done 16,000 miles. Are you buying it? Yes, I am. So I paid the deposit today, and the bike is mine. Just the balance to pay in the next couple of weeks once we sell the GTR. Now, obviously, I put up a post, GTR is being sold, and everyone was like, no, the bike is so iconic. I've had it for 4 years, guys. Come on, it's just a bike. Yes, it is my pride and joy, and I did say it would be my forever bike, but now that I'm obviously doing different things, I need to move up to the next level, which is going to be an adventure bike. So hence why I have chopped and changed slightly and gone to Triumph. Now obviously I will always be a Kawasaki freak. I will still have my Kawasaki's, but a Triumph will do the job for me, and Kawasaki do not make a good adventure bike apart from the Versys, and I'm not very into the Versys at the moment. If they brought the GTR out as an adventure bike, something along the lines of a BMW, then yes, but everybody has to make that decision. Do I go for an adventure bike, or do I just stick with the GTR, something that everybody knows? And the GTR does not do country roads. She does not handle very well. It's a big, bulky bike, and it doesn't like grass, it doesn't like mud. So hence why the Explorer will. So that is what we are now riding, and I will be out on that this Sunday to the Super Sausage, and then off to Woburn for the bike festival. So yeah, thanks to everybody that commented and said go for the Tiger, go for the Tiger. That is going to be your bike. But the GTR is up for sale, and we've obviously put a little listing up today. It's going to be up on my channel in the next couple of days. If you're into the GTR, it's done 43,000 miles. It gets serviced every 6 months. I know I only do minimum mileage, probably about 2,000, 3,000 a year, but I service it every 6 months, because I do like to change the oil up and keep the engine fresh. And it only ever has Moto 7100. Good brake test now. There we go. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. On the phone, cross that road. So, full service history on it. It's got colour-coded panniers, and it's got the new Givi Maxi, I think it's 56 litre top box on that. So I've got a new big top box on it. Got TomTom sat nav on it. You've got the heated grips, which are Oxford, and it is absolutely mint condition. It's had 2 brand new tyres, shed load of brake pads in it, so it is absolutely spotless with 43,000 miles on it. You're not going to get a better GTR, and everybody has said that. So if you want it, inbox me. It's up for 4k. Still means I've got to find another K1.5, 2k to pay the balance on the bike, which I can do very easily. But I am looking forward to now getting out on the Tiger. And obviously the other messages that I had, oh, you've got to change your channel logo again. Yes, I know, because obviously the channel logo shows me on a green bike. Someone said to me, why don't you paint the Explorer with green panniers? No, it is staying exactly as it is in grey. I am not changing anything on the Tiger at the moment, apart from loads of stickers everywhere, which are probably going to go over the top box. But we shall see what happens. But obviously watch this space. And the best bit about the Tiger, self-cancelling indicators. I'm a bugger for forgetting to turn the indicators off. Is he going or am I? No, me then. Right, cancel that indicator. Right, don't have to worry about that on the Tiger. They cancel after 15 seconds. Good. And it's got traction control, it's got loads of different bits on it as well. It's a Gen 1, obviously the Gen 2 had a clock change, but Garmin sat-nav on it, or the holder, and Peaky message said, I've got a Garmin sat-nav. Whee, happy days, 250 quid, I'm having that. Thank you, Peaky. But I'm looking forward to getting out on this Explorer and doing a lot more miles and tours this year. So it's going to be fun. And I bet you're turning left, thank you very much. That is why I always hang on to the last minute. Have they forgotten to indicate, or are they going straight ahead? Yeah. If you're into a good video, go and look at Andy GSA Tractors' latest video, 5 bells in one day. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. The state of car drivers at the moment. People cannot drive a car to save their life. Never known that. So much bad driving, especially in Milton Keynes. We've had a couple of close ones, but so far this little LXR's purring along exactly like the other one. Absolutely love these. 4.6 miles on the bike, rack up a bit more mileage around town. And a slightly different route, makes a change to go somewhere different. As I said, compare this LXR to the LXS, it is a lot throatier. The LXS is very, very quiet. The LXR does have a throaty rumble to it. Come on. It's a speed bump, not a landmine. Jesus. You go over them a bit faster. It's like, slow down, it's a speed bump. No, it's not a speed bump, it's a raise in the road. It's not even a proper speed bump, it's a bit of tarmac that the council chucked down and put some lines around it. Does it slow people down? Of course it does. What's the point of a speed bump? If you want to slow people down, put a camera up there. No, but then again, we would probably set it alight or pull it down. Through the corner. Here we go. Loads of. I bet she's going to brake because of the water or slow down because of the water. Yeah, I told you. We're down to 22. Come on, love. Put your foot down. Now, if I was on the GTR or the Triumph, I'd be round that and over the top. Yeah, go, 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 and round that. Yeah. Doesn't happen on a 125. You're stuck. Absolutely stuck. Green light. Let's go. And in third gear, does it climb the hill? Yeah, you've got loads of torque there. Now, LXR red and black. This is exactly the same colour as Jamie from Jamie's Biking Adventures. Oh, for God's sake, come on, it's a little dip in the road, love. We're now down to 15. Go. Bless them, we all started somewhere. Right, go. Go. Why are you still... Oh, no, there's another speed bump. Oh, look out, it might have a landmine on top of it. Oh, she's going to be terrible at the level crossing, isn't she? You know she's going to touch the brakes at the level crossing. Let's slow her right down to 15 mile an hour. Yeah, I bet you she does. I will put a fiver on it that she slows down or touches the brakes on the level crossing. No! I was wrong. My God. So, 5.7 miles. Let's go back down again. Down to the bottom, down the dual carriageway. And let's go down the back of the estate. That should rack me up my 10 miles. look, little Uber's beating me. Ooh, very airy. So nearly got the mileage on, 7 miles. And no doubt there's little bits of video that have been chopped out because it's just boring dual carriageway or boring road when I'm not saying nothing. But we're almost done. I can get back to the garage and get ready to ride the K1300, which we have sold. And do a review on that one, a couple of MOTs still to go, and then it's home time and edit the videos. So don't forget, have a look at the black and white LXR. I want to chat about the Explorer. Keep an eye out for the photos. We are taking the Explorer out on Sunday for a ride. It's going to be great fun. Nice steady 45 down the dual carriageway. We can open it up a little bit, maximum 45, 40 to 45, which we do on all new bikes. Shouldn't be going any faster. And we had a question, someone said yes, but what 17-year-old is going to stick to 45 mile an hour? Well, some of them won't. Most of them will, because if they love their bike, they're going to want to maintain it and ride it correctly. And you can tell very, very quickly on the first service if it has been ridden at 40 to 45, because as soon as you drop the sump plug out comes the oil. And normally in the bottom of most bikes you will have a thimble filter, a mesh strainer. Now if there's a little bit of swarf, then obviously the sump plug is magnetic. Shoulder check. If a sump plug comes out and there's a little bit of swarf on it, you know they've done 45 mile an hour. And I can prove that because we have seen it numerous times. We had 2 Iskers in at exactly the same time. And first one, absolutely beautiful. Oil was lovely, hardly any swarf, and I went, well done, you've been riding it at 45 mile an hour? Well, no, I'm 35 to 40 actually. He said people have been really annoyed that I'm doing that slower speed and I keep getting beeped. And I went, at the end of the day, you're running it in, don't worry about it. And obviously the mechanic said to me, look at the swarf on this. It literally looked like a shard of Christmas trees on it. It literally looked like pine cones everywhere, or pine needles everywhere. And I'm, oh, Jesus. So the young lad, have you been riding this at 45? Yes. I said, well, can you explain what all this swarf is on your sump plug? Because that is the swarf off of your barrel and your engine. This bike's not been ridden at 45. Well, I did go out with my mates for a few days, and we were hanging around at sort of 65, 70, and I was keeping up with them. Yeah. You've basically, that is inside of your engine. You've wrecked the engine. It ain't going to last the mileage now, mate. And he went, oh. To which Dad hauled him outside and basically gave him a rollicking and said, if you can't ride the bike properly, I'll take the bike off you. Oh, no, I'll slow down. Well, now you can do 55 mile an hour. 3 weeks later, the bike is back, lost all its compression, and he basically wrote the engine off by ragging it around too early. So, yes, you do need to run your engine in. And at which point Dad went, we're not repairing the bike. Is it warranty? Unfortunately not. It's a new engine. You're going to have to either have the head done, new piston and barrel, it's going to be about 300 quid, or a new engine. To which he promptly said, I'm not spending any more money on the bike. We will take it home. I will put it on eBay for spares and repairs. So 3-month-old bike, went onto eBay, and that was it. So yes, do keep to your speeds. It's imperative you run a bike incorrectly. So 9.1, we're heading back to the garage. I am going to get ready to ride the next one. And we'll We'll do a review on that in a minute for the customer. So, as we make our way back, what are you doing this weekend? Watch out for the Tiger. It's coming soon, the Explorer. We were going to name the bike. So we're going to, obviously, everybody named the GTR for me by calling it the Enterprise, because I use Captain Picard, which I can't use anymore. Going to have to be something different now. But I would like you to find a name for the Explorer. So it's Tiger Explorer XC. Someone has said call it Tiggy. No, I do not want to call it Tiggy. But if you can come up with a name for the Explorer, best suggestion, best name, I will chuck a load of stickers and probably a t-shirt and some bike bits in a bag for you, and you can have them free of charge. So come up with a name for the Explorer. Of Rev's Explorer, which is going to have a personal plate on it, which I have already purchased. So yeah, first time that one of my bikes has actually had its personal plate put on it. So we've got the plate on retention. So the personal plate will go on in the next week or so. Happy days. But yeah, if you can name the Explorer for me. So it's a Triumph Explorer 1215 XC, which just means basically it's spoked wheels. It's got off-road wheels rather than the mag wheels on it. It's the only difference, but it's top of the line. All the bells and whistles. Come up with a name for the bike. So we're on the way back, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Till then, be well, ride safe, and from RB, as always, it's a big goodbye from me.